Hey guys, welcome to Realistic Crypto, and in this video we're going to take a look at how you can automate and optimize your TradingView backtesting. Now, if like me, you spend a lot of time right now manually backtesting your strategies, then these tools will make that a thing of the past. I am absolutely obsessed with backtesting strategies, backtesting data, understanding what's profitable, understanding what's not profitable. And maybe in the last 3-4 years, I can easily say that I have backtested hundreds of strategies. And within those hundreds of strategies, I would likely say I've tested millions, if not tens of millions of different combinations and data points to understand, what works and what doesn't work. So before having these tools, the amount of time, the amount of hours I used to spend was unbelievable. Now, I'd still spend a lot of time backtesting, but the tools take most of the work out of that. What's left is analysing the results. So we'll jump straight into it. We'll take a look first of all at the free option, then we'll take a look at the paid option. Now, I've left links to both of these tools in the description below as well. So everything that I talk about in this video, there will be links in the description. At the paid tool, there's also a discount if you use the link in the description below. I believe that the discount's 10%. So, it's there if you want to use it. Now, taking a quick look at the free option. So we've got a chart up now, TradingView. We're going to use the Zendog V3 DCA strategy. This is a strategy that I use a lot on my channel. If you've been around my other videos, this strategy is effectively a DCA strategy. It looks at placing safety orders after your entry to average out your entry to take profit at a certain percent or at a certain deal end condition. Right now, this strategy is using the RSI 7, and it's using a value of equal to or less than 67, go long. Now, there's a bunch of other settings in there. We'll come to them in a minute. Now, I can go through each of these, and I can push it on a number, see if the results in the performance summary get better. That's a long way to do this. Now, if you head down to the link in the description and look for the TradingView Assistant link, this is a Chrome extension. You can just get it from the Chrome store. And if you head in there, what you can see a number of different options here. The one that you want to be looking at is, first of all, the time frame. So set a time frame that you want to do your backtesting on. Once you then hit the test strategy button, the Chrome extension will go away. It will look at all of the parameters that are available. And what it will do is it will return all of those parameters in this window here. Now, you may see that when you do this, that all of these will be set active. You can untick that box up here, and then you can choose the parameters that you want the tester to backtest for you. So what we're going to choose is we're going to choose the RSI 7 value. We're going to take profit as well. And what we want to do is we want to test from the RSI value of 60 to the RSI value of 70. We want to choose the step, so the increment that this increases, we'll choose 1. And then for the take profit, we're going to go from 0.3% all the way up to 3% in step increments of 0.1%. Now, what that means is that leaves us with 308 variations, combining all of these requirements together. Now, obviously, you can go in there and you could set some more if you want to set some more, but we'll just use these two for this example. Now, cycles, what this is this is the number of tests that it's going to do out of those 308. So if you want to test the whole batch, you can go in there, hit 308, hit save and run. And what you'll see is that the extension will start to run through, open the strategy settings, run through, change the settings, records the value of the net profit, and it will continue to do that until it's gone through all of the combinations that you have provided there. So this will continue to go and go and go for 308 different combinations. We're not going to leave it that long in this video. We don't have the time. So what we're going to do now is we're going to hit the stop button. But once these results have finished, what will happen is you will get a CSV file. In that CSV file, I will pull it up just one moment. You will get all of the results. Just extend that across here. So you will get all of the results and all of the information that exists in the performance summary tab. So drawdown, buy and hold return, profit factor, and then if you head across into settings over here, you can see if there's any open P&L, how many trades, etc. And if you keep scrolling to the right, then you'll see all of the actual settings from the indicator as well. So you can tell which settings create best result, and you can go back then and take those best settings and take a look at how they look on the chart. So in a nutshell, that's the free option. Really simple, really straightforward to use. There are other features of the free version. I have to admit, I don't use the free version all that much, but given that there is a free version available, I did want to make sure that we covered that in the video for those people that that want to use that free version. Now, the paid version, the benefits of the paid version is that, as you could see in the test that we did just now, we only tested a single pair. Paid version allows you to take all of the pairs and take all of those settings that you want to test, and it will go through each single pair on each single time frame, and it will test those settings for you. Again, like export them into a CSV. We'll take a look at that in a minute. But really, it's far more advanced in the respect of, if you want to use multi-pair, that is definitely the way to go. Now, what we'll do is we'll take a quick look at it. The app's called Quick Alerts. Again, it's another Chrome extension. Again, if you use the link in the description below, you do get a 10% saving on the backtester if you choose to purchase it. Now, it's not cheap. The price is $700, I think, roughly. But if I put that into perspective over the last 3 to 4 years, and I look at the amount of strategies that I've tested, the amount of backtesting I've done, potentially the extra profit that I've made by being able to backtest such a variety and such a range, plus the hours that I've saved, $700 is not actually a bad deal. Now, $700 does give you a lifetime license, so it's not a annual payment. It's a one-off payment. Once you've paid it, you've got access to the tool. And what it also does is it can also link into G Sheets as well, and it can just post all of your backtesting into Google Sheets, as opposed to downloading it as a CSV. And interesting, we'll talk about that as a benefit of this tool in a minute as well. So what we can do is once we've installed it, we can click the little icon for Quick Alerts up here. We can hit the auto backtest. We can choose the time frames that we want to test. So we can say 1, 3, 5, 15. We can scroll down and we can say, I want to change take profit. We'll enable ranging, and we'll go from 1% to 5% in 0.25 increments, set stop loss, maximum safety trades. This strategy can be slightly challenging to backtest if you are planning to backtest using a DCA strategy, just be careful when you increase the number of safety orders, the amount of capital that you need also increases. So therefore, the strategy doesn't take that into account. You need to manually set that, which will then mean that you won't get the right figures. So, that's a tip just from a DCA backtest perspective. Try not to change the safety order volume scale or the max safety trades count, because that will cause problems with the results. What you want to do is a set of backtesting with those static, and then choose a different combination, and then backtest those again static, and then the same again. Now, when I say that we could do multi-pairs, when I scroll down here, I get the pairs that I want to check. Now, if, as an example, I choose this set that I've got here, this is obviously a lot of pairs. I can then choose the batch sizes that I want to import into G Sheets as we go. Or if you don't have the G Sheets option selected, this will just download a CSV at those intervals. So say, for example, I set that to 100. Then what will happen is every 100 results, I'll get a CSV, or I'll get them posted into G Sheets. Now, what I can also do is I can export these settings, and what it'll do is it'll give me a JSON file with all of those settings, which then means when I want to come back and import them, I can do that by coming in here, clicking import settings, choose the JSON file, and it'll set all of these settings that I've just set now. Both tools do have the option of using deep backtesting as well. So if you're a premium member on TradingView, you've got the ability to be able to backtest back to, when the coin first started, or when the pair was first available on the exchange that you're testing on. Now, if we scroll down, once we've got all of our settings set, we can hit the Start Backtest button, click OK, and you'll see that this will just run through, start collecting those results as well. Now, as this runs through, you'll see it'll cycle through all the coins, it'll move to the next time frame. After it's finished changing all of those settings, it'll cycle through the coin again, change time frame, cycle through the coins, cycle through the settings, change time frame. Now you can leave this as long as your screen's on, and as long as it's visible on screen, it will just continue backtesting. It'll take all of those results and post them to where you want to post them to. So either CSVs or into G Sheets. Now, once you've got them, I'm just going to see if I can find a easy way to show you how they look. Second. So once you've set these up in G Sheets, now again, Excel will look relatively similar. You can come in here and you have all of the backtesting that has been completed. Obviously, as it goes through, it'll continue to post that into here. Again, you've got all of the settings from the backtester itself. So if we look up here, safety order step scale, plan B, take profit, etc. And then you've got all of the settings over here: net profit percent, number of losing trades, number of winning trades. So all of the information that you can then go and analyze will be available at your fingertips. Now, one of the things that I do find using the paid version is that if you find a good set of settings that work across, even just a single set of settings that work across multiple coins, multiple pairs, then actually this tool is just really useful for just taking those same settings and cycling through all the pairs, and you'll get the results of all of the pairs without having to change any of the settings either. And again, it just means that you don't have to sit here and manually press the buttons and change the values yourself. So that's pretty much it for this video. I wanted to make sure that, I find these tools immensely useful. They've saved me so much time, so much effort. And actually, this is how I build strategies that I use to trade with my own bots, right? So you can, it doesn't matter if it's a DCA, it's a DCA bot that you're trying to build, or if you find a really good strategy in the marketplace that you want to backtest and, set up some webhooks into TradingView or into, Mizar, webhooks into 3Commas or Mizar or whichever trading platform you use, even if it's the deal start, deal close condition in the strategy, this will find all of those settings for you and make your life 10 times easier. So hopefully this helps. All the links to everything that we've talked about is in the description below as well. If you've got any questions, by all means, reach out. There'll be a link to Discord in the description below as well. And that's it for this video. So thank you very much, everybody, and goodbye.